Hello, everybody. Astro gravitational report for today, May 25th. Uh, energies in the skies. They've been bubbling. They've been going on. We've been getting it in there. I want to put you kind of like around Christmas situations in there a little bit in the energy. That was it when you knew that the energy will shift you. Energy will prepare you for a shift, but you didn't know what the shift was. That was it when we begin to have this energies for the age of Aquarius. That new energies that was proactive, that was a moving, was pushing forward. We went when Pluto was an Aquarius. We sensing the new energies, and now in order to processing with the new energies, Pluto is retrograding, and right now is pushing us back of whatever is preventing us to be within the new energies. This is why this is this purge. And in the past few days, you probably figure things out within yourself. The moon actually we had this great new moon with the sun with an authority. Then the moon came in, joins Mars, joined Venus before that. But today the moon is going to be triggering something important within you. You to look at it inside of you, of yourself, of this energies about Lilith. That is it about. If you're masculine, you will look at it, the feminine sides inside of it. If you're feminine, you're going to look at it, your feminine and the masculine energies. So basically, today is this going to be a one of this day that the things is going to rise up into the surface within and the triggers. The only thing it is today, it is about that during these configurations of intuitions and this desire of control that is going to be triggered within you, and it's going to be triggered powerfully because this is a one place. This is going on into Leo. This is going into this energy of what do you do with the control? What do you do with the control within yourself first? Then will trigger into the control with others. So pay attention in today's energies. There's going to be some energies around 3 o'clock, and everything in the end is going to be entering good. If you're following within the energies, if you're following within the masculine energies, but the internal fight is going to be that intuitions in control. Because control can use the intuitions to navigate the things that you want to do, but the intuitions can tell you not to control things. What is going to be with that within yourself? What is that power inside of you that is going to be in there? The only thing that's going to lead you through this is your inner peace. So now I'm going to move you on the side and I'm going to put and see what's cooking in the sky because, yeah, the heat is on. For we have a lot of heat that goes on inside of it of this reoccurring energies there. And talking about these energies depends on when you're going to wake up. If you're waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, that energy is going to be very intense in there because the midheaven that is in Aquarius is going to be like, here's the problem. Poof. And I'm going to be like, what? Yeah, here's the problem that you're going to facing. That is the moon and Lilith. It's going to be a direct kind of like a energy towards all this. Pluto is still going to be opposing um, the moon in the morning. So is the effects of Mars over the moon. It's kind of like a piled energy that it has not been processed. This piled energy that has been is going to be triggered. It is because, like, what is it going on? What I have to do? What I need to move? Why I'm stuck? Why I need to process that? Why I need to getting into this? What I need to grow up? What area of concerns? Those area of the concerns you're going to see it because the moon, actually, she's going to be have these divine energies there together with Saturn. It is about you to learn. It's about you to grow. Nothing new, right? Nothing new under the sun. But the question is are you listening to your own self? The teacher in yourself is your soul. It is your spirit. It is the connection between the universe. So everything happens accordingly to the divine plan. The question is you to put your act together. And that act together is going to come in from Mars. How are you controlling your masculine energies inside of you, your actions, and what they are developed from within? Another side, it is about the emotions. Emotions of Venus inside of a Cancer is about the family. Focus within that energies within the family. It is going to be primary concern on the next few days. But looking at inside of you, since the moon is going to be transitioning between Mars and Lilith, at some point the Lilith's energy is going to be more intense, more pushing in there. But that energy is going to begin to go ahead and square Jupiter and the North Node. That is going to be that some of you, if you don't listen at the right things, you may sabotage yourself within your own destiny, or the destiny is not going to reveal the things if they continue to be the same old way. So, with that being said, careful what you're doing today within the energies inside of it. Evaluate yourself. Okay, look at it always the both sides of the road. Never take the one side or another, because if you take the one side of the other, you're not observing, you're judging. Okay, but when you're observing, you understand what is the issue here, what's the issue there, how can I help the issue here, how can I help the issue on this side, and can be a piece talking about from within yourself. So if you're catching on that energies of judgments, see what that is. That is a what you area of concern that you may need to grow with there. That's what the Saturn and the midheaven at 7 o'clock they're coming together. They're gonna let you know. They are gonna be telling you it's like, what are you doing? Look, look inside, learn it. So at 7 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 26 degrees of Gemini. There's going to be a beautiful sextile with the North Node and Jupiter. Pay attention to this because right now is area of growth. Like it or not, you're going to grow as long as you're not forcing that growth or you are not growing intentionally. You don't want to grow intentionally. You just want the things to be the way they are. And look at it in yourself. This trigger is also going to be triggered. These intentions that are from Lilith and the moon coming in together, talking about this control, internal power inside of it for, and the intuitions, as I said at the beginning of the report. Either using the intuitions to stamp the control, or the control takes over the intuitions and use the intuition how to navigate the control over the situations. So later on at 8 o'clock, midheaven is going to be on Pisces. Mysteries revealed, because midheaven is going to be on divine energies with Lilith. And that point, the moon later on is going to be coming in and looking at within all this. You might feeling the energies. You may feel that like, okay, who is in control? Divine is in control, not you. If you think that you're in control, later on when the situation's not going good, when the things not going good, you understand divine is in control. You just did your job, whatever your site is from within yourself. Ascendant is going to be a very good place. That is in Cancer, is about the family, pretty much getting together with Venus. So in the next, like now in the next hour, that energy is going to be so much. This is the beauty of as a yesterday Campancha said, the prima donna. That is the power of love of the mother inside, mothering love from within. But mother loves everybody. Mother loves kids. Mother loves his husband. Mother loves God. Right? Everybody. And this is could be one of those times that you're gonna look at it. Are you shifting within this? So this it could be a trigger for some of you, but the main thing is going to be a lot of good learning, because right now all these energies is connecting with Saturn, who's teaching you the mysteries of the world. So, talking about 9 o'clock, ascendant is right now below the Venus. It is about 22 degrees of Cancer. The midheaven is at the 4 degrees of Aries. That is a beautiful trine with Mars. That energy is there. It is about, okay, I get it. I understand it. I know I need to change myself. I'm going to go ahead and put the effort and the time and the energies to shift, to put this act together. The moon is actually is going to be trining with all that because she is shifting away from Mars. During this time, you're gonna be find out what you need to listen there. The intuitions is telling you. That's what the intuitions yesterday was together with Mars. You actually to put your act together so you can meet Lilith. As you pay attention, the moon, it's got together with the sun, with the authority. The moon got together with Venus to teach Venus how to put its act. You have basically your feminine energies. At the same time, later on, the moon meet Mars. Basically, you to put in intuitions as if you did yesterday with your masculine energies. Right now, he has to go ahead and look what it is the control because should be not control in there, and that energy of the moon in there, um, it is about to help you. But first, the problem is going to rise. Hey, Donna, thank you for coming in. Yes, happy family here. Thank you for watching it. If you have any questions, we'll be able to answer later on. So, this is going to be the night, the 9 o'clock energies there. At 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be with Mars. Remind you about all this. You're going to be looking at this. What kind of actions? Are you destroying things within yourself? Are you sabotaging things from within yourself? The growth and communications in there. You're blocking things, energy flows. If you have energy flows in there, because the energy flow is action. Okay, we're talking about there is this oppositions with Pluto, the transformations that right now is has these restrictions towards Jupiter and the North Node. As the same thing, it is with the Mars and the Ascendant, and partially the Moon is attached to this. So when we're talking about all that from within yourself, actually you have to look at it that the destiny tells you this is the things you need to work. You need to work on the transformations. You need to look at it in your masculine energies. You don't have to fight your masculine energies to transform. You just basically have to cooperate. It's kind of like a pushing you against the corner and you have no choice. But what is the corner? There is a choice. It's like you going into the street, but there is no exit, and the only way is what? Looking up. And Mars is looking up towards Neptune. And together with the ascendant, you have these visions. These visions are going into Pluto, and you transform. And these visions are right now going in the same time with Venus, because as Venus progressing more into getting close to Mars, you see this inside of you. Now these energies, they're going to be working pretty well with you. So at 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at 15 degrees at Leo. Lilith is at 17 degrees and the moon is 12 degrees. So this is the first time you're probably going to feel this energy that it's coming towards you. You see it. You see the storms coming. You see the situations are developed. You see something triggers you, something tells you, something goes on in there. And all those energies, they're actually squaring Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, and at some point, Lilith begins to square also Uranus. That is a going against the universe. And here is like, are you gonna be going against all this, or are you gonna go against all the odds? Despite all this intense energy within you, that is going to be your winning of the intuitions over the control, not the controls over the intuition. And you're going to find this out. You're going to be seeing it, these energies, because midheaven is at 6 degrees of Taurus. So we have 2 degrees square with Jupiter. We have 3 degrees square with the North Node. We have a 6 degrees square from midheaven, and we have 9 degrees Mercury with square towards this ascendant, Lilith, and the moon. So you're going to see the fight. You're going to be understanding the fight, and you have to go through it. This is like you go walking through the hell, but you know, on the other side is the paradise within you. So at 12 o'clock midheaven, the inner work goes at the universe. You are asking for the universe to help you, of course. I mean, people, that's what you need to do. Go up to there, leave it at the situations up into the divine, and let the things to help you. They cannot do everything by yourself, but looking at in this, there's going to be this sudden changes. What is the sudden changes there are? Venus sextiling Uranus. Certain changes with love, certain development of love, certain energies within the love that comes in with the right visions. Because right now, Mars and Venus see in the same vision. This is what you are dealing with. Ascendant is at 27 degrees of Leo, which is that going to tell you that the divine energies at the end, they're going to be giving you this wisdom of growth. And what that wisdom of growth is controlled by, because this is going to be an yacht, that is a control by Pluto and Neptune. You get in the transformations and the visions why this has to happen. Why did they send us back? With Pluto's been a retrograde. Pluto is still in Aquarius. It's a 0 degrees 14 minutes in there. So if you pay on attention of the beginning, what it was is when he entered, he asked you to transform. He asked you to do this. Now you transform, you feel how the things are, but now he sends it back. It's like something's missing, something you need to clear more, something you need to purge, something you have to go ahead and there and look at. And this is going to be the time where you're going to find out about this fight from within you, what the reward will be for you. So 1 o'clock, midheaven is together with the sun as usually there. Venus and is got this beautiful sextile towards Uranus. The Mars is got that beautiful sextile with the midheaven, and the sun going towards Pluto. I mean, following within the next with the past hour, now you understand what the next step is, taking the authority within yourself. If you don't have the authority over yourself, who it is? Thinking about that, if you don't have authority over your own self, owning your own actions, owning your own things, how are you going to get the authority within others? How are you going to cooperate with the authorities of others? That is the father's figure at that point in there. And right now, since the moon, is shifting and is squaring the Jupiter and the North Node and Mercury's and all these energies inside of it, you might gonna have these separations within you. But it's about you not to control anything, but allow the things to happen naturally. That's gonna be helped because the ascendant is at Virgo. Ascendant is at 9 degrees of Virgo. That is a beautiful trines with Jupiter, the North Node, and Mercury. Healing happens only through that way. And once you do healing, you heal yourself, you heal others. That's how it goes. Okay, now the other way around. So talking about all this, midheaven is going to be at 20 degrees at 2 o'clock. There is going to be this beautiful sextile of the moon and Lilith. Are they going to be learning to be friends, or they're going to be who is better, the control or intuitions? Who is going to be better? Who can be taking the charge? Lower self, higher self, inner fights, inner situations. Can they be your friends? Can you take your demons out for coffee and see what your demons want from within you? And or you can just give them a coffee. It's like, you know what? Thank you so much for your service. once and for all. We get rid of it. Bad habits, bad situations, and so on. Maybe some of you is going to be learning through this because midheaven, it is a squaring Neptune because that energy is talking about like you're going to be blinding for some of the visions that are going on inside of you. All right. So far, so good, right? So here is at 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock, I believe that a little bit of, let me see exactly. There you go. Talking about between 3 and 3:05. When the ascendant is at 4 degrees, 10 minutes within Libra, that is going to be these divine energies between the North Node, Jupiter, and Saturn. There is a yacht. Now, at this 3 o'clock and 4 minutes, you're going to get this jolt, this pressure, but there is also an intensity visions, depends of what you see. So basically, it's going to be giving you divine visions to see what is unseen behind the veil, behind the all this, behind the divine orchestra, behind this theater. You can go backstage. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you're going to be able to see things they have not seen before. But this is going to be a divine messages for you. A lot of divine messages they're going to be seen and that's coming into you. At this time, the moon it's really very close into Lilith. That pressure is rising up. The communications are kind of like boiling up, and energies are coming into it because the moon is your center of attention. That's what the moon is. Whatever the emotions goes, that's what the energy flows. It is what it is. Okay, so you're looking at them, those combined together, you may feel a little intense. Midheaven is in Cancer, that is about 4 degrees. Beautiful sextile with Jupiter, North Node, and Mercury. If it is doing it about the family, if you do the things about the family, great. If you're establishing family, great. That's what it is. That's energy. You're looking aside, but you looking at what else has to be done. Midheaven at 4 degrees, it is in beautiful trines with Saturn that is at 4 degrees, at 6 degrees of Pisces. That is a emotions. Emotions. Okay, energy into motion. That's what that goes in there. So see what you have to do. The Venus and Mars, they are kind of like a beginning to closing that gap from within midheaven in the next hour. It is together with Venus. So talking about this energy is. Yeah, exactly. About 4 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at 19 degrees with Venus together, and you're going to see that energy of the ascendant that was passing in through. You're going to feel that inner work of this prima donna, about this goddess mother, about these feminine energies carrying within the family, and so on from within. But you're gonna find out that this energies actually is gonna be squaring Saturn. Lack of learning. The only thing that you need to do is trusting what? You're trusting the visions of Mars towards Neptune because you also see Neptune. Neptune gives you the visions about everything, how to transform your understanding about feminine, about masculine, and how you can process this from within yourself. You're basically gonna get guidance there. All right. So 5 o'clock, the ascendant is gonna be at 28 degrees of Libra. That's gonna be at divine energies with Pluto talking about this visions out there. I mean, Pluto right now, I mean Neptune, I'm sorry. Neptune right now with these visions is giving you everything. And since Neptune is connected with Pluto, you're getting that transformations, divine visions of transformations. But Pluto connecting with Neptune gives you the divine. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see to have this balance of what you're trying to do, because at this time midheaven, which is the inner work, is together with Mars. So previous with Venus, now it's within Mars, and you're gonna understand what you have to do, because this energy, as in the past few days, this is a beautiful sextile with the sun, it is a trining with Pluto. Okay, Pluto, it is sextile with Neptune, but Neptune is a trine with Mars. Angel wings, anyone? Divine masculine energies, anyone? Understanding the authority of the divine masculine? Appreciate the divine masculine? What is that going to be triggered inside of you? Think about it. Answer is always in you. So at 6 p.m., here it comes the moment of boiling point. It's kind of like a volcano eruptions. It's like, what are you gonna do? Your intuitions and the control and the inner work about these situations boils it up. Ascendant is at 10 degrees of Scorpio. That is a oppositions with Jupiter, with North Node, with Mercury, and also begins to evolve Uranus in there. Midheaven, Lilith, and the Moon, they are squaring all this. So, shadow side, yes, because who lives in the shadow? The control. And now, since all this is triggered, this can turn to a boiling point. When at the border, when the water is boiled, you cannot see your face. All you see is a boiling water there. It's the same thing with volcano. Could you go and pass through when the volcano is eruptions? No, it's hot. So look within yourself. What are you hot about it? What is those things from within yourself making you like this? And the ascendant at 10 degrees going to tell you, learning experience. When it's hot, don't touch it. When somebody has issues, don't talk to them. Don't let them process their own informations. When someone gets to this energy of being triggered and they are boiled, they're up all of a sudden, just like they don't have inner peace at this time. Don't disturb them. They have a fight within them. If somebody who's got an inner fight within them, they have to solve their fight within. Don't go ahead and touch them or whatever. People have to learn to approach without possessions of inner peace. That's how the intuitions gains the controls over the control itself. But all comes in from what? All comes in from your consciousness, from your awareness, from within yourself. So at 7 o'clock p.m., the ascendant is going to be at 22 degrees. There's going to be a beautiful trine with Neptune and Venus. You see the beauty of love. The beauty of love can help you with all this process. Midheaven walks into Virgo. You already saw that within the ascendant. That is a beautiful trine with Jupiter in the North Node. It's about your destiny. Don't screw up your destiny. That is what it is. You have to heal all these situations. You have to get in and done with all these unprocessed energies that creates these pressures inside of you. And after that, you healing your own self. That is what the beauty of the problems is. Okay, you're walking into the problems, and then you understand that the problems are your solutions. Because if you didn't have the problems, how would you evolve? Okay. And talking about 8 o'clock, the ascendant is go at 4 degrees of Sag. There is a divine energies towards the North Node and Jupiter. You see the destiny, you see the situations, dreams are coming in, or things are coming in to yourself. Okay, talking about those dreams, they're going to be coming in when midheaven is right there at Sag. Expressions, and you maybe have late night talks, text, or anything, because that fire from within you is like don't allow you to have this inner peace inside of it from within your own self. The ascendant is going to be a beautiful trines with Neptune and Mars. So basically, the masculine energies, there's going to be a kite, which is at that point, same like yesterday. On the top is going to be a Pluto, and the one side is going to be the ascendant, the other side is going to be Neptune, but in the bottom, that's going to be Mars. Actions to take the flight within. So 9 o'clock, midheaven goes into a Libra. That is going to be what the ascendant shows you. Now you see this divine balance inside of it. Saturn is in yacht with the midheaven, and the midheaven is in yacht with there with the North Node and Jupiter. Jupiter basically takes the lead, and Saturn is following it with all this, because right now it is about time for you to grow. All of us, okay? You look at maybe make a little progress, maybe make a little things, maybe making little situations and so on. But as long as there is a progress, you are very more close to what you're about to receive. That's all that is. And it's here on earth. You living here on earth, here and now. Okay? So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant goes at 29 degrees there. Midheaven, it's at 23 degrees of Libra. That is going to be squaring Venus. It's going to be squaring Pluto. You're going to feel like, well, there is no love in there. There is no this. There is no that. Maybe it's not the love that you're seeking. Maybe it's not the energies that you're seeking. This is going to be a beautiful sextile with the moon and Lilith. But that is going to be the time that you are going to find out, did you got your intuition under yourself and you do the control, or the control is controlling your intuitions? Did you get that balance inside of you? Did you get into all this? And talking about 11 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at Scorpio. That is going to be triggering of that shadow sign. The trigger of the shadow sign when the ascendant was at Scorpio. For it, hi Andres. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that you're ready to jump, because that's what this is. It's about to create this jump in there, because at some point you're telling yourself enough is enough. Enough of this, enough of that, enough of those. I have to go. I have to grow. That is the path of spirituality that you got into there, and now you know what you need to do next. The question is, yes, are you ready to make that jump? And midheaven, there is that Scorpio that is going to be opposing Mars there. And not opposing but squaring Mars, but it's going to be opposing the North Node in Jupiter merge. Because if you don't do the shadow side, you're sabotaging your destiny. And some people are going to feel the pressure within. Something is trembling, something is bothering you, something you cannot see, something goes on. You're going to see from within yourself in there, and you're going to understand the importance of that inner work that you need to do to reach your destiny. You were destined for it. So there is a lot of the people they're going to go through this. The question is when they jump, they cross over, what are they going to find out there? Their true selves. Okay? That's all about today's Astro Gravitational Report, guys. If you have any questions, I'm ready to take it. If not, let's share the love and the light, and I will see you here tomorrow. And we're going to be seeing it. What did you do about it? All right, guys, we'll love your feedback. By the way, I want to welcome all the new subscribers here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And if you guys have so many questions, please write it in the comments or here coming into the chat. All right, guys, love you so much. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Thank you, Brother Rich. Yes, it's gonna be good. It's all worth it at the end. Hey, love, guys.